I'm sure you've seen the headline, Asteroid headed towards Earth right before Election Day, NASA says. Why in the world would any media outlet pick up on this headline? NASA, asteroid headed towards Earth before November election. Oh, great. NASA says an asteroid is headed our way right before Election Day. There is a small chance that this could hit Earth, but there is zero chance that this could even matter, ever, to anyone, ever. It's a shooting star, if that. Yet the mainstream media continues to drum up nonsensical multiplicities of headlines spread across the blogosphere for no purpose. And they claim amid a pandemic, civil unrest, and this, that, and the third, we're about to get struck by a celestial object known as 2018 VP1. Now, here's the funny thing. This rock is less than 7 feet across. Do you know what that means? It means it has a 0% chance of hitting us. Let's talk about an actual rock, the largest bolide to ever enter atmosphere for us to witness, the Chelyabinsk meteor. It was a super bolide that entered Earth's atmosphere over Russia on the 15th February of 2013. I'm sure you remember. Because I do.
Нихуя себе, это что такое? О, нихуя метеорит, блядь.
Внимание,
Ебануться. Нихуя себе.
Yeah. It was an actual boom. Now, the Chelyabinsk meteor was over 10 times the diameter of this rock. And it is estimated it was 66 feet wide. Not only that, the volume and weight of the Chelyabinsk is thousands, if not 10,000 times more than this stupid rock they're reporting on. 10,000 times more volume, and it barely did anything. Due to its high velocity and shallow angle, the object exploded in an airburst over Chelyabinsk at a height of about 30 kilometers. The explosion generated a bright flash, producing a hot cloud of dust and gas that penetrated 26 kilometers. And many surviving small fragmentary meteorites, as well as a large shockwave, occurred. None of this will happen to whatever this meteorite is. It will burn up before it even hits the stratosphere. And it will simply be a shooting star. Now, Chelyabinsk, being the size of mass and girth and the angle it came in, actually lasted towards the surface and caused some damage. This rock will never even get close to the surface. So that makes you ask, what is going on? Well, disinformation. Now let's talk about an actual event and watch some of the footage.
Debris from a meteor racing toward Earth, streaking across the sky there, crashing into the ground in those woods. And look at some of the other images emerging tonight. The cloudy trail the meteor produced, and on impact, this, carving a little pool into a frozen...
Now, on impact, it carved this little hole, an object thousands of times more dense, more voluminous, 10 times larger in diameter, only made a small hole that this person could stand next to. And yet the media picked up on a 6-foot rock that's coming to Earth before the election. Why? Because there's nothing else to talk about. They're trying to create panic. And no panic is needed. A 6-foot rock entering the atmosphere will burn up like a match. It's almost pathetic.
Lake. It's the biggest meteor in more than a century to hit the planet. This one crashed in Russia. 1,000 people were injured from shards of flying glass and debris. Tonight here, we have learned there was no warning. More on that from NASA in just a moment here. But we begin with ABC's Kirat Radia in Moscow.
Yeah, there was no warning. 1,000 people injured. Nobody died on an object that created an explosion the size of maybe 50 Hiroshima bombs. This stupid rock they're warning us about is like a firecracker in the sky. It's absolute nonsense, and no one has any idea why hundreds of media outlets picked up on a 6-foot rock that may enter the atmosphere, which will vaporize before it ever hits the ionosphere, for goodness sakes. You want to see a real rock? There's one right here. It's called Chelyabinsk, or whatever you call it. And take a look.
World today stunned by this image. This was debris from a meteor racing toward Earth, streaking across the sky there, crashing into the ground.
Now, what makes it even more insane is he calls this the debris from a meteor.
Found in those woods.
I mean, how?
Нихуя себе, это что такое?
The debris from a meteor. Let's listen to this idiot say that
This
again.
image, this was debris from a meteor.
Debris from a meteor. Hey, idiot, this is the meteor. Oh my God, this is what we're working with. That guy is like the top of the totem pole, claiming that the meteor is debris from the meteor. How much of an idiot? Did he even go to college? Does he not know that this super bolide is the fucking meteor? What we're looking at is debris from the meteor. Oh my God. Hope you got something out of the video. Mainstream media is a bunch of mouth puppets that know zero about science and meteors, which they refer to as debris from a meteor. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Share this with like-minded people. Thank you to all of our supporters. We need you. We have been demonetized. Click on one of the boxes hovering and showing up around for more info. And be safe. We love you. And that is an actual boom to knowledge. Debris.